How can we measure the impact of volunteer efforts? Imagine a community where everyone feels connected and supported. How do we know if the volunteer work actually makes a difference? That's what we're here to explore. When we talk about measuring volunteer efforts, it's about looking at how these activities help individuals, families, and entire neighborhoods. For families trying to reunite and settle into a new life, volunteering can be a big help. But how do we see if it's really working? One way is to track how many people are volunteering and how often. For example, counting volunteers, the hours they spend, and how many times they participate each year. Immigrants often volunteer more than native-born people because they want to build new connections. If more immigrants are volunteering regularly, it shows they're becoming more engaged. Another way is to see if volunteering helps people feel like they belong. Do they make new friends? Are they more comfortable speaking the language? Are they aware of local resources like schools, clinics, or legal aid? These are signs that social integration is happening. When immigrants participate in community events or join local groups, it shows they're feeling more at home. We can also look at personal growth. Are volunteers feeling more confident? Do they report better mental health? Volunteering can give a sense of purpose, especially for newcomers facing the stress of adjusting to a new country. Asking volunteers how they feel before and after volunteering can give us useful feedback. Community impact is another key measure. Are volunteer efforts helping families reconnect? Are they connecting immigrant families with legal help or cultural orientation programs? If volunteers are helping families reunite faster or feel more supported, that's a clear sign of success. Organizations can also evaluate how well they're working with immigrant volunteers. Are they understanding different cultural backgrounds? Do they adapt their programs to include the talents and experiences of new arrivals? When organizations become more culturally aware, they can better serve the community. Listening to personal stories is very powerful. Volunteers can share how helping others has changed their lives. These stories reveal how volunteering influences their journey of settling into a new country and feeling part of the community. Finally, it's important to distinguish between formal volunteering through organizations and informal help like helping neighbors or family. Both are important, but formal programs often give clearer results in community building and resource access. Organizations can use surveys, interviews, and participation records to gather this information. Combining numbers like hours volunteered with personal stories gives a full picture of the real impact. When we measure these outcomes, we see how volunteering truly supports family reunification and social integration. It shows us that even small acts can build stronger, more connected communities in the United States.